Oh, this is going to be a good one. We are indeed live. Hype bubble time indeed, Mayo. My goodness me. Hype to too many viewers indeed. Can I just say, before I show myself, already 6 people watching at the same time. Thank you so much, you lovely little legends. Just need to do one more tiny little thing and then we're up and running. Oh yeah, excuse me. And by the way, I've just had dinner. Also, hello, good morning, afternoon, everybody. My name is Jamie Jew. Welcome back to another live stream. My goodness me, already got some people tuning in and turning on and all the rest of it. So, fantastic. That's what I want to see. Watching this from my hot tub. I don't blame you. If you are genuinely watching from your hot tub. But there you go. Anyway, so yes, welcome along to the live watch along for the running order of the first and second. I want to get my hands right. I don't want to do that, for crying out loud. I'm too late. I've done it already. I'll get cancelled. Now, yeah, welcome along to the semi-final running orders of the first and second semi-finals of the Eurovision Song Contest of 2025. Remember, of course, the allocation draw, and indeed the running order for that matter, was decided by the allocation draw for each of the countries going into their respective semi-finals and first half or second half. The rest of it is, of course, done by the producers of the show. Some people say it is like done by some Swedes as well. I guess Swedes are involved if they're part of the European Broadcasting Union, because this, of course, gets approved by the European Broadcasting Union, but ultimately it's down to the national broadcaster of Switzerland, which I've completely forgotten about, to ultimately make the decision in question. So we are about 2 minutes away from it being revealed for the first semi-final, so we'll discuss that very briefly and then of course go straight to the second semi-final because they reveal that in due course. We'll discuss it a little bit as we go along, but I also want to mention I know obviously a lot of you got predictions and all the rest of it, and you got preferences, blah, blah, blah. But I want to see if my preference matches that with what they're actually going to announce. I don't think so, but my preference is for Poland to open, because I think there could be a banger. Yes, I know Iceland's a good banger as well, but I find that's more of an annoying banger. To get a proper good banger out there, it would be Poland, and to finish off the night would be San Marino. Both bangers, both absolute solid bangers to open and close the night. Like that's just nice and simple to achieve there. For the second semi-final, again another banger with Ireland, and another banger to close in Malta. So I just prefer bangers to open and close it all. Told me to finish semi-final 1. No, can't do because it's in first half. So sorry. That's why I put him where he is. I think yeah. Because he's in first half, he can't do. He can't finish off the first semi-final, but he can certainly open it. You know, there's the possibility. Sweden to open. I don't think they're going to go for that. It would be funny if they did, but I don't think so. So a couple of changes, by the way, to my background. This is going to be popped up, by the way, on a regular basis. This is what my lovely little sister Nicole, a sister from another mister, I should point out, got me. So there's that. That's pretty cool. And obviously, I've got that shown up in front of me. So it says subscribe to it, but it's very small in writing. So just bear that in mind. But even better, look at that. Jamie 2 Eurovision. I'm glad I'm not the only one who noticed it was in the background of the 4:23 mark. Ooh, hang on. Have they got the... Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. There you go. We'll leave it as it is then, to get ourselves excited. A 3-minute countdown. I'm guessing they're going to do the Voyager rendition of it. Oh, you can hear all like the things in the background, all like the original songs. You got Denmark 2013 there. By the way, I will turn down the music for the video because I do kind of want to avoid copyright on this occasion. Besides, you know all the songs by now anyway. Da 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 da. I also got another subscriber. Thank you ever so much. And 13 people watching at the same time. And 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right, what is going to open for the first semi-final? Oh, it is Iceland. That makes a lot of sense, to be fair. Right, Iceland is first. I got that completely wrong. It's a banger. It's an opener. It's exciting. You need something boppy. Plus, it's Jedward 2.0. Yeah, I'm happy. I would agree with a lot of you. I'm happy, but that's an L for me. It's number 2. Ooh! Oh my god, I didn't expect that. Oh, that's an L. That's a huge L. Oh, Poland. Mind you, that being said, they're going to come after a fairly annoying type boppy song, and this is kind of different. So, this is weird, but I can understand, I guess I can understand why they put it here. But yeah, Gaia's number 2, Poland number 2. Number 3 is Slovenia, which I got correct. I got that bang on as far as my preference is concerned. So that for me is a tick of the box. You didn't like Gaia anyway, damn. There's a difference between knowing a song and having it preferentially arranged. Yeah, I agree, yeah. Totally agree. But yeah, I'm not surprised number 3 is Slovenia. It can be a little bit forgettable. And coming after Poland, that's even more of an F. Right, number 4 is Estonia. Espresso macchiato, 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 por favore. And this will be qualifying as well. Did I put Estonia 4th? No, I put Iceland 4th, of course. Never mind about that. I put Estonia number 7 in my preference. So, there you go on that one. A fairly plain ballad. Number 5. So, this is obviously the big 5. So, I did think this was going to happen. So, they put Spain after the first 4 because they are an automatic qualifier. They're not in the semi-finals. They're not trying to qualify from the semi-finals. They are already in the big 5. So, they're already in the final. But Spain will perform after Estonia as sort of like a separate one. So yeah, Spain are early doors. That's an F. That's a bit of an F. Because I'm pretty sure in the first semi-final last year, the United Kingdom had that gig straight after Ireland. Right, so number 5 is Ukraine. Fair enough. I'm not going to play... yeah, I'll play a little bit, actually. Oh, no, just got Portugal and Sweden. So which one's going to be which? Number 6 is Sweden, which I preferenced it, so I got that one right. Se foste si dog, basta bene, ne vi som gleno, handra granda ja, bada bastu, hit the ball service in team by vi, oh, bada bastu yo sona. Yeah, no, I sadly know the words to that in Swedish. Who would have thought I know Swedish? But I predicted, or more to point, preferred Sweden to be number 6, and I got that spot on. And as a result, number 7 will be Portugal. So yeah, that's an L for me. I would have thought that would be earlier, but I can understand why they put it here. It's definitely not a bad slot for Portugal, it has to be said. Congratulations to them. I think the United Kingdom's voting in the second semi-final, so it wouldn't surprise me if we were early, given the lack of hype that's got. Number 8 is Norway. Did I predict that? No, I predicted Croatia. I'm surprised I put Norway straight after that. That's going to be a bit of an L for Norway. Mind you, they're coming after Portugal, so, you know, mix it in with a bit. Also, Portugal in a Scandinavia sandwich. That is an L for them. I must admit, that is a surprise to put Norway at number 8. Right, next up. Belgium number 9. Ooh! This is a weird running order. 2 bangers straight after each other. That's not on my bingo card list. That being said, I did put Belgium as my preferred number 9. So I'm going to take the W on that. I'm going to take the dub on that. Yeah, same with me, Moni. Same with me. How is interesting. Why would you put... Oh, if they put Cyprus straight after this, that would be just bad. No, they put... Oh, Italy's coming straight after that as an automatic qualifier. Cool. La la li di di, ba la 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 da di di. I don't know the freaking words, but I should learn it. I love Italy. Right, are they going to put Cyprus straight after that? That would be funny. No, it's Azerbaijan, which I also got right. I'm pretty sure Azerbaijan. Yeah, I got Azerbaijan right. Whoopee! Let's listen to Azerbaijan. The thing is, though, I feel a bit bad for Belgium because they're coming before Italy, and then I feel especially bad for Azerbaijan because they're going to be coming after Italy. Yeah, I got that right as well. Like a lot of people predicted Belgium, then Azerbaijan. Number 11 It's San... Oh, no! Oh, that's an L. That is an L for San Marino. Rest in peace, San Marino. Yeah, bye-bye, Grandma. Oh, that's a shame. We were all hoping for that to be a banger at the end. But no, they put that number 11. Exactly, this is a strange running order. It really is. Number 11 for San Marino. It is virtually the death slot. That's virtually failed. Albania number 12. Okie dokie. I did put that in my number 12, so I got that one right. This is a slight grower, but I still don't think it's going to do that well, even if it gets to the final. It'll qualify, though. I reckon it'll qualify. I just don't like the overhypeness of it. 13. The Netherlands. Okie dokie. Well, I put Netherlands slightly later on, so that's an oof. Damn, nice one, Monty. Also, aren't they going to put some of the big five in there? Croatia is number 14. That is an interesting choice. So, that means... Oh, Cyprus is last up! Damn! So Cyprus will be last up in the semi-final. That means Cyprus are more or less guaranteed, especially when you put Croatia second to last. Oh, they're going to put the... Oh, why would you do that? Well, that's a strange choice. Why would you put your host country's song before the final song? What are the Swiss broadcasters smoking? We'll have a look at the predictions later. And, of course, closing the first semi-final will be Cyprus. Interesting choice. Right, I'm going to go straight to the second semi-final because I need to do that. What do you guys think of the first semi-final? Never mind predictions to the second semi-final. What do you guys think of the first in terms of the running order? Everyone is saying Ireland will open. Will they open? Gotta be Ireland. No, Australia opens! I don't think we were expecting that. We were not expecting that. Do you know what? It's not a bad opener. That's not a bad opener at all. I don't disagree with that. I kind of get behind it. I get it. Number 2. Montenegro. I mean, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised in the slightest. Poor Montenegro. Yeah, rip. Yeah, rip Nina. Should have been clickbait. But there you go. How to make a country withdraw. Oh, don't say that. Oh, Ireland's number 3. I get why they've done that. I get why they've done that. Because it's a bit of a mid-pop song. But they've shoved it. But basically, you got 2 poppers sandwiching a ballad. Yeah, why not? I'm all for that. Number 4 is Latvia. I wasn't far off. I had them number 2. Expected. Yeah, I agree. About sort of 2 to 4 for Latvia. I'm not surprised in the slightest. Yeah, I think that's about right. At the end of the day, you're putting banger, ballad, banger, something weird. Number 5. It's Armenia. You're putting in another banger straight after that. Fair enough. So Austria's going to get a good running order here, I feel. I was going to say straight afterwards because it is a bit of a different song. It wouldn't surprise me if it's Austria straight afterwards. It wouldn't surprise me if it's Austria straight afterwards. It wouldn't surprise me if it's Austria straight afterwards. It wouldn't surprise me if it's Austria straight afterwards. Criminally underrated. I fully agree. I love it. I like Armenia. My mum loves Armenia, by the way. Yeah, numbers. I told you. I told you. It wouldn't surprise me if they put Austria straight afterwards. So that means Greece is going to be number 7. So I got 1 right, at the very least. I think the United Kingdom's voting in the second semi-final, so it wouldn't surprise me if we were early, given the lack of hype that's got. But... oh, not surprised. Of course the United Kingdom are early in the running order for the semi-final. Of course they are. Thank you very much for having no faith in us whatsoever. You are absolutely lovely. And we're coming after freaking Austria. Unbelievably spiffing. Thank you. Well, I have faith the Jurors are going to pick us, but there you go. Anyways, probably, I don't know. Anyway, number 7 is Greece, understandably. That's 1 I get right. Yeah, I think everyone predicted Greece to be sort of fairly late on in the first half, it has to be said. But of course, we get freaking early. Mind you, that being said, we were like sort of fifth-ish up last year in the first semi-final. Now we're early up in the second semi-final. Anyway, number 8 is Lithuania. And I put Lithuania 6, actually. So this is the end of the first half. I'm an idiot, sorry. Yeah, this is underrated. Yeah, not a bad up spot for Lithuania. Straight after Greece. Number 9, now into the second half. Oh! I am so disappointed with this running order so far. Yeah, Finland must be closing. Malta number 9. It doesn't feel like it flows right. Yeah, I agree. Robbed. Number 10 is Georgia. I was one off with them. I thought they were going to be number 9. So there you go. Yeah, we get the idea with that. A lot of people don't like it because she represents a different part of Georgia. Hence the freedom bit. Then coming after Georgia is France. Alright, France is coming after the Georgians. But yeah, no, France coming after Georgia. You can tell who they want specifically. Right. Then 11 is Denmark. Again, I was one out with them. So there you go. I did have Denmark and Georgia come straight after the other. So Georgia first, then Denmark. So I got half. I'm half right with that. Georgia's dead on arrival from this, even though it was already. Do you know what? It's not a bad pop song. It's just a shame it's a lot of a copy-paste. Right, number 12 is Czechia. Surprise, that's early. I was going to put it later on. What are you on today? You're on fire, Moni. That is incredible. Yeah, number 12, Czechia. I'm not surprised. Putting after Bano, you need to sort of slow it down a bit. That kind of thing. Plus, I think the dance break's a bit weird. Then Luxembourg comes after that. Again, I'm one out with Luxembourg. I have a few one outs with this one. I must admit, the first semi-final you can understand bits and pieces. It's not a bad running order. I was kind of half impressed. The second semi-final, they've just ruined it. Absolutely ruined it. No, I don't like this running order for the second semi-final. Not the fact that the UK's coming early. I don't care about that. I just think the flow and the choice of the songs is not great. Oh, right, Israel. Forgot about that. Number 14 is Israel. I thought to myself, do I recognise this? Well, at least I got one right. I got one right. Put Israel 14, so there you go. That's something. Hallelujah. Second semi is interesting to say the least. I'm just not a fan of the running order they've chosen. I'm not surprised they put Israel that late. Number 15. Oh, no, they put Germany straight after that. Ba-ba-doo-bee-doo-bee. Ba-bum-bum-bee-doo. Why did they put Germany this late on in the running order? I forgot people were excited like that. Ba-la-la-la. It's good for after 5 seconds, but for me, I think it just gets a bit stale. Though, that being said, I can understand why some people like it, because it's one of them dance tracks. And then number 15 is Serbia. They've been given such a fortunate running order. What the hell is that? Which means Finland closes. Milk opening and milk closing. Yeah. 69th Eurovision Song Contest starts and ends for the second semi-final. You know, I'll give you props to that. Yeah, Serbia's cooked. And what a banger of a tune. Yeah, Queen Erica is rounding out the second semi-final. That I'm not surprised with. It was either going to be early on in the second half or right at the end. One of the two. I thought it would make more sense to have Malta closing, but what do I know? So, we'll get a full recap of them all in a moment. For the first semi-final, we've got Iceland at number 1, Poland number 2, Slovenia number 3, Estonia at 4, Ukraine at 5, Sweden at 6, 7 is Portugal, 8th is Norway, 9 Belgium, 10 Azerbaijan, 11 San Marino, 12 Albania, Netherlands 13, Croatia 14 and Cyprus 15. For the second semi-final, 1 is Australia, 2 Montenegro, 3 Ireland, 4 Latvia, 5 Armenia, 6 Austria, 7 Greece, 8 Lithuania, 9 Malta, 10 Georgia, 11 Denmark, 12 Czechia, 13 Luxembourg, 14 Israel, 15 Serbia, 16 Finland. So that's your bloody lot. So what are you guys' thoughts and feelings about all of this then? Hey, come on, let me know in the comments what you guys think. A lot of full pace are coming last. But I find it funny, and I get it, why they put the second semi-final as 69 with the coming of the milkshake. and of the last one being coming in the second semi-final. I get it. It's funny. I just think the rest of the choice of the countries, aside from maybe one or two, overall don't make sense to me. I just think Montenegro I can understand, Ireland slightly understand, but I think the mishmash. To be fair though, you're going for the second semi-final at least. Upbeat ballad, upbeat, weird but ballad. Let's face it. Armenia upbeat, Austria ballad then upbeat. So you've got a mixture of both. Then Greece pure ballad, Lithuania upbeat. Have you seen it go back to back up? Well, I say back to back upbeat. He's got like mid tempo. Lithuania's effectively mid tempo. Yeah, Montenegro's very robbed. Will I agree with you? Number 9 for Belgium must be 15. I would prefer in the first semi-final. I would swap out Belgium and Cyprus. I would agree with you on that. Ireland not opening semi-2 is a W for them, but then they got third place. I mean, look, opening. Well, to be fair though, in the second semi-final, normally in history, whenever one opens the second semi-final, they then don't qualify for whatever reason. Australia now got that gig, so it makes you wonder. Israel instead of Malta, or in place of Malta. May that what you will. Is there any other ones I would select? For me, Ukraine should be number 2. Honestly, putting Poland number 2 in the first semi-final. What on earth? What on earth are they smoking? What on earth are they smoking? Now, that being said, that is more of a plus for Poland because they are sandwiched between, let's face it, a bit of an annoying pop song and a slow ballad. So for me, I think Poland is slightly won out. Ever so slightly won out. And then you got Estonia coming after the ballad as well. Makes sense. I mean, Ukraine, I think, are qualifying anyway, but there you go. Listen, I will make prediction videos at some well, first of all, I'm going to make a prediction video on Sunday. I'm not done yet with the live streams, by the way. I'm going to make another live stream with my buddy Damo. He'll be back on Sunday evening. I will do a promo for that at some point. Well, I like Malta and Finland being separated. I think maybe Israel and Czechia should be swapped. That wouldn't be a bad swap. I would agree with that. Poland, the Scream Queen. I don't know. I think Poland's not, I think they'll take that. They're in between two mid songs. Let's face it. And also, I'm trying to remember where the. It doesn't really matter where the big five are at the end of the day. They're just sort of promoted. Queen will survive the death slot. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Put it this way: you've got more chance of qualifying at number 2 in the first semi-final in history than you have in the second semi-final, for sure. Well, Queen will survive the death. Eric says he doesn't like Poland. There's a lot of people that do like Poland. It's actually the most watched out of all of the, or one of the most watched out of all the YouTube videos, interestingly enough. Semi-final 1 running was butchered. Yeah, agree. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Nina says it's sorry for Queen. What else is saying? 5 for 15 in first. Really? You would swap Ukraine and Cyprus? What? I mean, you couldn't, but there you go. And 7 for 16 in second. Again, you couldn't. But 9 times out of 10, you wouldn't put a ballad at the end anyway. So, there you go. The 2 returning artists will perform second. They will! My goodness me, they've done their homework. Jeez. People don't like Gaia, as it turns out. Cyprus has got to have some massive staging prop. Otherwise, I don't get why they're closing. Yeah, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? They're going to really go for it. And also, we haven't heard it live. Have we? None of us have heard... what's his name again? Not Tommy Cash. I keep thinking Tommy Cash. Why do I keep thinking Tommy Cash? That's not quite right. Also, how do I X out of this thing? Oh, it's over there. So... Who's representing Cyprus? I'm being stupid here. Dear Evan, thank you. Sorry, I couldn't think there for a minute. Right, so... We'll leave... He can't sing the song Standing Still, imagine him dancing. Well, we don't know for certain. We don't know for certain. Obviously, we kind of get his vocals have been hyped up a little bit. At which point, auto-tuned. But we don't know for certain, so I'm going to let that slide. Although on a positive note, I will say the UK, Remember Monday can bloody sing, thank goodness. Well, we've heard that Theo at the Greek national final. Oh, did we? I completely forgot. He did an a cappella version. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard it. It didn't go down well. But I'm gonna quickly analyse what we got for the first semi-final now. So Iceland, Poland, and then of course you got that beta, meaty, scuba bottom. Number 3, Slovenia. How much time do we have together? I suppose. Still a bit dead. Estonia. That's all you really need to know. Ukraine. My little bird of way. Nah. Sweden. JBS. No. To be fair, I would like to write a song. May Muller star. No, anyway, back to my analysis. Sweden. It's the basto, the boss of setting by a he. Whoa, balabasto yo sona. Ireland and Denmark might be slightly cooked as well. We'll get to. A minute, you should reply for you. Well, now it's a San Marino Song Contest. It's not una voce. No, not una voce anymore. Portugal. That was. That's the only bit I remember from it. That's all I remember. And then Norway. A baby on light. I get that. Totally get it. But then go like mid-tempo. I guess it is kind of mid-tempo, Norway. And then Belgium is a. I'm not going to go high. But all I'm going to go is. And there goes my hair. Jamie San Marino. Then 10 is Azerbaijan. I'm gonna run with you. You see, I can't go that high. And then he got Tutta l'Italia. Oi, Tutta l'Italia, boobiduski. Then analysing, and then svit, etc. And then you got the big ball guy in the middle. Anyway, Netherlands, San Marino after Italy is like Italy having 1 6-minute song. Stop it, Ronnie, stop it. 1 6-minute song in the semi, probably. Netherlands, oh yeah. C'est la 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 vie. We say la 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 la, etc. And then Croatia's take a bite of my personal cake, etc. Cyprus, well, all it just goes, and then it goes shh every 30 seconds. That's not really a good outro unless they come up with amazing staging. Hashtag etc. Semi-final 2. I got a taste of the milkshake, man. Shake me good, shake me good. I could do it. Number 2, Montenegro. I don't know, Montenegro, etc. Number 3, like a buddy in the sky. That's terrible. Oh, the best bit about Ireland. Number 4, Latvia. Number 5. Number 6, Austria. Where's the love? Not going to attempt that. But otherwise the ending just goes etc. Sounds like something for mini drivers. Something I know. Number 7, and I go etc. Number 8, Lithuania. Oh, the dog died again. I know. Australia do agree it's a great opener. Lithuania. Oh yeah. Davo, and I'm asleep. Number 9. Serving cunt. Da 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 da. I know, but we're all going to be shouting cunt, aren't we? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Yeah. Yeah, Tavo's. It does get on your nerves after a while, I must admit. Georgia. Denmark. Hallucination, etc. Czechia, kiss, kiss, goodbye. Kiss, kiss, goodbye. Kiss, kiss, goodbye. Kiss, kiss, goodbye. Will's got the memo. Number 13. It means lace in Dutch. Huh? Alright, fair enough. Number 13. La poupée monte son. La na 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 na. La pata poupée boo. Ski boo ba dee doo. Israel. I will definitely seen it. I'm not going to try and ruin Israel's moment. But Serbia is Finland. Come. What is Israel's? Oh, I do need to listen to this. Sorry. I'm going to be an idiot. Eurovision. Oh, you day will rise. I'm being an idiot. You day will rise. There you go. You got your moment. Right. Serving lace. Right. Yeah. Oh, I need to remind myself where all of the independence are. That's it. So Spain is after song 4. It's the but that comes after Espresso Macchiato. Oof. Italy is then, oh, let's face it, they were going to put themselves later, weren't they? Italy. You should start an ESC scoreboard group. I should. Did they do groups now? I'll have to think about that. That's coming after. That's where I want to stay. Switzerland. What's that one again? I should know it. Oh yeah. Da 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 da. And that's coming after Poison Cake. Sorry. Then in the second semi-final, you got What the Hell Just Happened. Coming after Austria. Thanks a bunch. But coming after... what you got to do is dirty like that. France. Oh yeah. Maman. I'm going to go a bit high. But that goes after Georgia. They got a good running order. Then Germany coming after Israel. Hold on a minute. Germany coming after Israel. I've just realised. No. Come on, it's not that bad. Position for ESC, Gabe and Jamie to collab. That wouldn't be... Well, I wouldn't mind collabing. That would be nice. Maybe you can stir the pot just a little bit. But listen, let's also come back. Germany and Israel are after next to each other. The historical consequences of that. So yeah, you got all of me singing them all them songs. Whoop-de-doo. I will do my predictions in a later live stream on Sunday. Anyway, what are your guys' thoughts about the whole running order? Please do let me know. Get a bit of a chat going, and I want to hear your thoughts. That would be lovely. I'm going to move my thingy over there so I can see you all. Also, at some point, whilst you're doing your chats, I do want to get my mate Damo to sort of like, not just be here physically with me, but to do like, you know, him having on another screen, if you know what I'm saying. So that makes it a little bit smoother. I need to get that sorted, actually. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the running orders. Do you like? You not like? What's your preferences? Where do you think? Where everything could be? Slovenia aren't going to qualify anyway, so I would have just switched them with Poland and let them take the fourths as well. Disappointed in the running orders? I think a lot of people are. Because you're not the only one, Eric. I wish Latvia performed later. They might be in trouble, says Adam. Yeah, Latvia and Armenia are cooked. They are coming straight after each other, which is weird. Why would you have to... Look, a lot of people do like Latvia, but a lot of people don't like Armenia. So that's a bit of an unusual one. Money Me says, my top 5, Austria, then Lithuania, then Norway, then Armenia, then Sweden. I'm assuming you're saying you overall. Any other thoughts about the running order? Got another subscriber. Thank you ever so much, whoever that was. 28 people watching at the same time. Lol, we just need 3, Finland, Sweden, and Belgium. Yeah. Azerbaijan could be in trouble because San Marino, Albania, and Netherlands come directly after them. Yeah, I think they're pretty much cooked as well. Yeah, Azerbaijan. I mean, never mind the fact that they're coming after them. You've also got them sandwiched between a very up-tempo one with... Well, you got them sandwiched between 2 up-tempo ones. You got a dance number straight afterwards and a heavy dance number straight before that. So that's not ideal for Azerbaijan. And by the way, in the comments below this live stream, so not on the live chat, but on the comments, I want you guys to come up with your predictions, because we'll run through them. Well, we might run through them again come Sunday when we do all this. When we go through the predictions and all this. I'm in Ireland. Can I vote for Armenia? You may, obviously, if you want to. You're in the same semi-final anyway. Those performing in the first semi-final can vote for each other, as well as, of course, Spain, Italy, and Switzerland. And those performing in the second semi-final can vote for each other, along with the UK, France, and Germany. So there you go. Couple of things to know about where I think each of the big 5 could end up, plus Switzerland. Spain, I think, are going to be pretty much forgotten about by the jurors. I think they're going to flop badly with the jurors. Cyprus and Greece can't help each other. No, they can't. Why is it maximum 20 votes per person? That is outrageous. I think that's too much, personally. But yeah, I think jurors are going to flop with the Spain. That's for sure. I don't think they're going to vote for them. Might get 30, 40 points from the public, which definitely be better than before. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's a classic meme. Italy, I think they're gonna be maybe 50, 60 points from the jurors, at least 100, if not 2 from, or maybe at least 150 from the public. That's my prediction. Switzerland, say 50 or 60 from the jurors, and I hate to say this, but little to nothing for the public. I hate to say that, but there you go. Too much. They want to make a lot of money. It's true. Oh, yeah, it's true. I know they do, but you've got to make things fair. I mean, for crying out loud, you've got a massive gap now of those who really love certain songs all the way up there in the televote, and then a massive gap of those who just get forgotten about, or those who aren't as voted for. So that's why I think when it comes to the United Kingdom, for example, they're going to get, I reckon, because of their great vocal ability, and they're going to get choreography, I would say virtually spot on. That is my prediction. They're going to get at least 100-ish points from the jurors. Probably little to nothing from the public, I must admit that. But you never know, Give them a good running order, they might get 10 or 20. France, probably at least 100 from the jurors. I don't know, I don't predict them to get a lot of public points either. Maybe 40 something, I don't know. Germany, will the jurors go for that sort of song? I'm not so sure they will. Public, 70, something like that. Dream on Jamie, the UK. No, trust me, the jurors will go for that. I reckon give a good bit of staging, and they got amazing vocals. Yes, I agree the song's not 100%, but it's definitely one of my favourites. I get why a lot of people don't like it, but given some good staging and some understandable staging, I reckon they could do well with the jurors. Maybe 50 to 100 from the jurors. Maybe not enough to get left-hand side, but definitely better than last year, I would say. And furthermore, draws to determine Switzerland performing at 19 in the final. I don't know. But anyway, those are my predictions for the automatic qualifiers. We'll get to the semi-final predictions on Sunday. And I think I will end the live stream there because my nose is getting kind of blocked now. Before I leave, of course, if you want to follow me on Instagram, that's my handle there. Same in regards to TikTok. I am posting all of my previous thoughts on my Eurovision on all of the acts I've done, all 37 reactions that I've done to all 37 acts, as redubs are for about a minute, 30 seconds a minute long on TikTok. If you want to see all of that, I have a feeling Slovenia will qualify for some reason. I mean, the third, same as Ireland in respective semi-finals. I don't know. Just think they could miss out. Yeah, here later indeed. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, that's my handle there. Get subscribed if you haven't already done so. Thank you ever so much. And yes, I will be back Sunday with my buddy Damo to predict the first semi-final and second semi-final. Smell you later, Monty. And thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the live stream. And I'll definitely do like some other videos at some point for sure. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Cheers.